stakeholders in the tax subsector gathered in Abuja for discussions on the second edition of the Emerging Taxpayers Group 2025 Tax Clinic event aimed at promoting trust, transparency, and voluntary compliance in the nation's tax system. Executive Chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Zak Adediji, represented by Olugbenga Adebayo, said the initiative supports the government's vision of simplifying tax processes and ensuring that every taxpayer is carried along. He noted that recent tax law signed by President Bola Tinubu marks a major milestone in Nigeria's fiscal transformation.
We have set the foundation for the most transformative tax reform in our nation's history. These laws are not just about institutional restructuring, they are about putting the taxpayer at the center of everything. They aim to simplify compliance, reduce multiple taxation, harmonize processes, and strengthen trust between citizens and the tax authority.
President of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Innocent Uwagwa, highlighted the 2025 tax administration reforms, saying the new framework introduced a unified taxpayer identification number, digital self-assessment, and mandatory disclosure of tax planning activities, all aimed at promoting fairness, transparency, and voluntary compliance.
Voluntary compliance is more than a fiscal obligation. It is a national ethos. It represents the meeting point. It represents the meeting point between government accountability and citizens' patriotism. When compliance becomes culture, governance gains legitimacy and prosperity becomes inclusive.
Today is our tax clinic, second edition of Emerging Taxpayer Group Tax Clinic in Abuja here. And the theme is Tax Clinic for Tax Clarity, transitioning to NRS. And what are we expecting here? We're expecting to educate.
Coordinating Director of the Emerging Taxpayers Group at FIRS, Kabir Abba, represented by Olufemi Oyebanji, emphasized the need for stronger collaboration with key agencies such as the Nigeria Identification Management Commission and the Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission in order to simplify tax processes, support small businesses, and boost domestic revenue generation.
At the beginning of 2024, we recalibrated our operational structure into 3 groups, and Emerging Taxpayers Group was created to serve our largest demography of taxpayers. This was a deliberate effort to effectively support taxpayers below 1 billion naira threshold.
Country taxes, it's important because it enables people to be aware of what their responsibilities are. The session just now, someone just spoke about the fact that there are no tax exempts. However, there are some sections of the tax that is 0%. So what that means is that you may not be paying taxes, but you should be aware of the fact that your income should be filed